You've seen the headlines: fighter jets, drones, missiles flying across Ukraine's skies. But behind the noise, there's a quiet juggernaut at work: Russia's air defense forces. And now, President Putin has dropped a number that turned heads worldwide. Over 80,000 aerial targets destroyed. That's not just a statistic. It's a loud, strategic message. In a war where the skies are as contested as the ground, Russia has managed to build a protective wall no one can ignore. Let's take a deep dive into how Russia's shield is becoming just as deadly as its sword. On June 12, 2025, President Vladimir Putin stood before the nation and made it official. Russian air defense forces have eliminated more than 80,000 aerial threats since the start of the special military operation. Let that number sink in. That's more than 80,000 flying objects like drones, missiles, aircraft were detected, tracked, and taken down over the Russian border and liberated territories. It's not just about quantity either. It's about capability. Among those kills, 7,500 were high-end threats, like tactical ballistic missiles and long-range precision munitions. But the lion's share? Over 63,000 drones, showing how the skies over Ukraine have become a massive drone battlefield. And every single downed object proves one thing: Russia's multi-layered air defense system is not only functional, it's dominant. These numbers serve two purposes. Domestically, they reassure the public that the homeland is defended. Internationally, they send a signal to NATO and Western allies. Your weapons aren't slipping through. But how is Russia able to stop so many threats? Let's talk about structure. Unlike many modern militaries, Russia doesn't rely on just one system to guard the skies. It uses layers. At the top of the food chain is the S-500 Prometheus, the crown jewel of Russian air defense. Capable of engaging hypersonic targets at altitudes up to 200 kilometers, this system is now deployed around high-priority areas like Moscow and Crimea. Think of it as a space-age guardian. Right below that is the backbone, the S-400 Triumph. With over 50 batteries active across Russian territory and forward positions, the S-400 can engage enemy aircraft and missiles from up to 400 kilometers away. This is the workhorse defending strategic sites, supply lines, and command posts. Next comes the mid-range wall, Buk M3 and S-350 Vityaz systems. These are flexible mobile platforms that can be quickly moved to reinforce hotspots. They provide area denial and radar coverage across battlefronts, essential for dealing with cruise missiles or mid-range drone strikes. And finally, the last line of defense, the point-blank killers. Systems like the Pantsir S1, Tor M2, and even good old-fashioned Zu-23-2 cannons are now tailored to handle one job: shooting down small drones at low altitudes. By 2025, Russia had over 100 Pantsir systems in service, many of which now guard oil depots, airfields, and bridge crossings across the Donbas and southern Ukraine. With these platforms, even a quadcopter gets treated like a cruise missile. But defense alone isn't enough. You need brains behind the hardware. Now, hitting 80,000 aerial kills didn't happen by accident. It's the result of tactical evolution under fire. The biggest surprise? Russia didn't just lean on high-tech radars or billion-ruble systems. They went low-tech and tactical when needed. In areas flooded with Ukrainian commercial drones, anti-UAV squads were formed. Soldiers equipped with machine guns, jammers, and even shotguns began patrolling near depots, airfields, and radar sites. In close-range ambushes, they took down thousands of cheap drones without wasting missiles. Even more critical, has been electronic warfare integration. Jamming units now accompany every major command post. Using mobile EW platforms, Russia has developed a way to blind, spoof, or hijack enemy drones mid-flight, rendering them useless or turning them against their operators. Then, there's infrastructure protection. Look at the Kerch Bridge, a frequent Ukrainian target. Since 2024, S-500 units and mobile jamming platforms have been stationed nearby. Ukrainian drones that once punched through now rarely reach the strait. And Putin's recent announcement included a key phrase, Universal Air Defense System. That's not just a buzzword, it means interconnected platforms, shared radar data, rapid response automation, and a battlefield-wide network that responds to threats in seconds, not minutes. Make no mistake, Russia's success in the air defense war is reshaping global perception. First, it's about deterrence. The message is clear for NATO's most advanced munitions, from Storm Shadow missiles to American ATACMS, is not impossible to shoot down. That undercuts the value of Western aid and raises doubts among Ukraine's backers. Second, it boosts military exports. Countries like India, Turkey, and China, which are already S-400 buyers, are taking notes. A combat-proven system with 80,000 kills. That's not just effective, it's marketable. Third, it signals doctrinal change. The Russian military isn't just preparing for drone wars, it's mastering them. From artificial intelligence-assisted targeting to mobile buck missile system deployments near frontline trenches, Russia is building a force that can absorb pressure and adapt in real time. What's next? Expect more S-500s rolled out to defend critical zones. Expect AI integration to help radar operators distinguish decoys from real threats. And expect Pantsir trucks in places we've never seen before, because in this new era, every hilltop might need a missile. So we have reached the end of our journey for today. Thank you for watching.